flexion describes a bending movement that decreases the angle between a segment and its proximal segment. Extension is the opposite of flexion, describing straightening movement that increases the angle between body parts. For example, when standing up, the knees are extended. Adduction refers to your body part moving away from the midline of your body. Adduction is coming towards the midline of your body.
What is medial and lateral rotation? It is the movement that brings the anterior surface of the limb toward the midline of the body is called medial or internal rotation. Conversely, rotation of the limb so that the anterior surface moves away from the midline is lateral or external rotation. Here are some examples of medial and lateral rotation. An example of medial rotation is turning the legs at the hip so the toes point toward one another. As an example, when the leg is laterally rotated, it is turned out at the hip, causing the toes to turn away from the body. So that is all for the medial and lateral rotation. Elevation and depression movement. Depression and elevation are downward and upward movements of the scapula or mandible. The upward movement of the scapula and shoulder is elevation, while a downward movement is depression. These movements are used to shrug your shoulder. Similarly, elevation of the mandible is the upward movement of the lower jaw used to close the mouth or bite on something. And depression is a downward movement that produces opening of the mouth.
Supination and pronation are terms used to describe the up or down orientation of your hand, arm, or foot. When your palm or forearm face up, it's supinated. When your palm or forearm face down, it's pronated.
Pronation means that when you walk, your weight tends to be more on the inside of your foot.
Okay, the dorsiflexion and plantar flexion is easy way to remember. Is plantar surface are also called the sole, and the dorsiflexion is superior surface of your foot. Okay, the plantar flexion is flex your foot down on the floor, and the dorsiflexion point your foot up or the dorsum back of your foot. Again, the plantar flexion flex down your foot, and the dorsiflexion is point your foot up.
Circumduction is the orderly combination of shoulder movements so that the hand traces a circle and the arm traces a cone. In order, it is produced by shoulder flexion, abduction, extension, and abduction. It is hence produced by coordination of all muscles that produce these individual movements but also relies on other joints of the pectoral girdle such as the acromioclavicular joint and scapulothoracic joint.
The action or process of rotating on or as if on axis or center. The act or an instant of rotating something. One complete turn, the angular displacement required to return a rotating body or figure to its original orientation. Return or succession in a series rotation of the sections.